Welcome back to Listen and Spill, the podcast where we say it with our chest and we keep it real. So today we're going to be talking about modern day dating and how it feels like one big scam. So today I'm your host, joined with my co-host, I'm Sarah OJ, and this is...
Georgia, London.
So yeah, guys, let's get into it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so today we're diving into why modern dating feels like one big scam. Mm-hmm. We're going to be talking about real stories, hot takes, a few dilemmas.
Possibly.
See where it goes.
Yeah. Or our own dilemmas.
What do you want to talk about first?
Well, love bombing.
Oh.
Let's get into love bombing. Yeah.
Hate it.
With love bombing, I've been love bombed a few times in my life. And I haven't realised it was love bombing at the time.
Facts.
So I just thought they were that into me.
Sorry.
No, it's so bad. Because I deep it, like my last 3 relationships, clearly I was love bombed.
I think I only started to know what love bombing was for you.
I hear it.
And then I realised I've also been love bombed.
Yeah.
It's horrid.
It's not nice. It's kind of deep when you deep it.
Do you think they know that they're love bombing?
I think the narcissists know.
Do they know that they're narcissists though?
There are self-aware narcissists and there's unaware narcissists. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like to love bomb, you got to have some sort of, like, you know what you're doing. There's some intent.
But do you think that they know that they're love bombing?
Yeah, because it's not real. They don't really mean it.
But the game is the game. But
So that's what love bombing is. Because they don't really mean it. Do you get what I'm... That's why it's a scam. Because they're making you feel like it's really that. It's a love thing. And it's not.
And it's not.
So that's the scam.
It's deep, you know.
Yeah, it is deep.
It's deep.
And I've been victim of that a few times. But not
Same.
because...
Same.
I always felt like, yeah, why not? I am that amazing. You would be in love with me. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've never deeped it until afterwards. Like, oh, right, like I was really being love bombed. It's kind of sad. But here we are.
In which ways were you love bombed? Like examples.
So obviously all my relationships, yeah. I have got into relationships fairly quickly because I feel like if you've met me, you know what you want, innit? So if I'm what you want, I'm not doing this lengthed out talking stage because that's how you end up in situationships. I'm too big for that. That's true. If you as a man see me as a woman and you're like, okay, she ticks my boxes, why are we longing it out? We're just going to get into the relationship, no?
But at the beginning...
Apparently that's love bombing.
Everyone ticks everyone's boxes.
Absolutely. But you figure it out when you get into the relationship.
Nah.
Because how long is too long though? How long is too long to be talking? Do you see it?
I don't know. I've spoken to people for quite some time.
How long?
Oh, you don't want to know.
That's a situationship. So if it was just was it strictly talking?
Going out somewhere. Some were going out.
So dating.
So
would you call that exclusive dating?
Oh, I hate the word exclusive.
And this is what I'm saying.
I hate the word exclusive.
Are we together or not?
I hate the word exclusive.
Exactly, because this is all new terms. This is all Gen Z terms, you know. Talking stage, dating exclusively, situationships. That was not the thing when we were coming up.
So what's your time frame on a talking stage then?
A week?
No. You always say after 2 weeks you get to know, so it can't be after a week.
Well, I've got into relationships within a week.
No, you have not.
I have.
No, you haven't. No. You know
my last relationship. Every
day.
No, how have you? Did you not know that? Are you joking? No, my last.
I never did know.
My last. Yeah. My last 2 relationships.
Okay, we know.
Oh, right. The last one, that was about a week, 2 or 2. Yeah. It was under a month.
It was under a month, but I feel like it was like 3 weeks.
Do you think so?
Because...
I'm trying to think from the point we met each other or the point of the first date. Right.
No, so without... Oh, God. Let me talk about this one.
So we met middle of May.
I remember because...
End of May, I don't know.
Because we used to really giggle on the phone, legs in the air.
That was May.
And my thing was for 2 weeks and I was
in a relationship.
No, you wasn't at that point. you was talking, you was dating at that point?
I was in a relationship by 2.5 weeks.
3 weeks.
I don't think it was that long.
This is short. But at the time, it felt right.
Absolutely.
And that's
it was coming to the 3rd week, yes.
Yeah. And at the time, it always feels right.
And apparently, that's love bombing.
It's a hard one because you've actually got people out there that do get into relationships in a short space of time. And it works.
And this is what I'm saying, because I'm going into it with pure intent.
And you don't think he was?
Clearly not. Clearly not.
You really don't think so?
Clearly not. It must have been a facade. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but...
Looking back in hindsight, at the time...
I feel like at the time...
It felt right. It felt like,
Yeah, it feels right.
But now I'm just like, that probably was another case of love bombing. Because you can't truly love someone, move the way you did.
Do you really think that, though?
Yeah, because what do you mean?
There's people out here, big marriages, loved up.
That's crazy, though.
Treat each other like crap.
But then you don't love each other at all. This is not even love bomb. This is not love. This is tolerance. You're tolerating each other and barely tolerating each other. Clock it.
Do you know when we talk about love bombing, I feel like what comes under that umbrella is the whole, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that. Yes.
They call that breadcrumbing, though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Everything has a terminology these days. That's breadcrumbing, and it's like dangling things in front of you. Why are you bringing it up?
Don't bring it up because nobody asked you.
You had no intention to do this thing, and you've just brought it up. I'm
going to do something for you. I'm going to get this for your birthday.
And it's always in the early stages.
Always.
Just keep quiet.
Zip it.
No one asked you, brother. It's okay.
I don't give a crap.
I don't. Because now you're just trying to build an expectation that you know you cannot meet.
You're not even meeting it when you're saying it. You're just chatting crap.
And this is my problem. They just open and close their mouths.
For what? Why are you opening and closing your mouth so much? I didn't ask you.
Keep quiet.
I didn't ask you.
Keep quiet.
Oh, they make me sick.
What about ghosting?
Oh, have you ever been ghosted?
Trying to, you got to
think about it
into the archives. If I'd been ghosted, it'd probably be in my early days.
Like someone just not...
We're just not serious people. So would we consider that ghosting?
Not really.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like if it's nothing serious, I feel like if you both just go your separate ways without saying anything, then it's not ghosting.
But I'm not gonna lie, I ghost.
Have I ghosted someone before?
Yeah, I just don't reply anymore.
Is that ghosting?
That is ghosting. Because how can you go from... Yeah, I'm a ghost.
I'm a ghost.
That's ghosting. Because if you're
ghosting.
like, let's say you're maintaining communication with this person, and then one day it's
because do you know what it is for me and why I will ghost? Because they yappa. That's all they do. So
it's the love bombing combined with
the breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
That's a new term that I've learned today.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So it's like breadcrumbing, literally just leaving a trail of breadcrumbs.
Why do you want to know?
Okay, I'm just kind of curious.
Do you breadcrumb?
I don't know what that means.
I hope you don't.
I hope you don't.
I hope I don't. Yeah, I'm just double checking.
Yeah. Right here on this couch.
Just leaving crumbs of things and just literally expecting the other person to pick up those crumbs when really...
What's an example like what?
Oh, I was going to take you here. Oh, I had this planned for us.
I got you this for your birthday.
But it never arrives.
Right, cool. Hansel and Gretel type, right?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like, we're just
This
too
ain't
old.
no fairy tale.
And
stop.
That's where I get to...
Yeah.
I'm going to bounce now.
It's time to
because
cut.
I can't... Because you know what it is for me? Talking is draining.
The yappa.
The yappa drains me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of men just chat crap. And I'm not going to chat crap back.
This is true.
I don't like you like that.
This is true.
Do you get what? I can't do it. So then when you're now telling me you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're just yappering away, I'm off and I will ghost.
Yeah.
But are you really ghosting if you're not deleting them? Are you really ghosting if you're not blocking their number? Is that really ghosting?
I don't know. That's all technicalities, isn't it? I don't really know. I feel like I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't feel no way. Like, I'll do it with my chest.
Savage says.
Yeah, this is it. Savage says in the building. I will ghost you with my chest. So maybe I'm not a ghost. You know, Casper like to pop up sometimes.
Yeah, you're not that person.
Yeah, I don't give a heck. Like, it's what it is. Your message will come up. Delete.
Yeah, because I don't know if you're not really blocking them, and is it ghosting?
Is it?
Don't know. Either way, I'm off.
Yeah.
And I don't give a heck.
Yeah, you'll never get that version of me ever again.
And that's what they try and do.
Yeah.
And I'm very honest.
Facts.
And I'll be like,
Yeah.
Obviously, it's more detailed than that, but not on it.
Yeah.
And then they still try.
This is it. I feel like they get more appeal, like they feel more drawn to you the more you're not interested. And even that in itself is a mental illness.
They feel like it's a game.
Like, what is wrong with you? When I was interested, you took this thing for a joke. Now I'm no longer interested. Oh, I must get her. You need help. It's help you need. It's not me. It's help. Yeah, it's kind of scary. What about dating fatigue? No.
You know, I'm jaded. I'm so jaded.
So jaded.
I can't.
So jaded.
I can't. Like, jaded is me.
Yeah. Jaded is we.
I can't. I just feel like it's same old. And it might be the caliber of men that I go for. Well, I'm not pursuing a man. But do you get what I mean? It's the caliber that I entertain.
We entertain.
Yeah.
That part.
It's long. I feel like a lot of men, they don't want to spend. They want to chill.
Yeah.
And it's we can't be doing the yard stuff.
That's very true.
I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it. Like, I'm not a little girl anymore. And the thing is, I'm not even saying you have to spend a lot of money. I like walks.
Okay.
I like going for a picnic. It doesn't need to be uptown.
Listen. Let me just, the walks and that's cute, but we need to be establishing something. We need to be established. I'm not doing that off the rip. I'm sorry. You need to take me somewhere. You
won't. I'll go on a walk.
I'm not doing that.
I love a walk.
I like my walks already.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not going to say I'm just so uptight that it's a no. But if that's what you're leading with...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, where's the intent? A walk?
No, I get what you mean.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
You're not really showing me anything. Where's the effort? A walk?
Yeah. No, but let's say that you can, I don't know, you can tell by the conversation that they seem quite intentional.
It's yapper though.
It's true.
Because that's just convo.
That's true.
And then the first thing is walk.
Okay, maybe you're right. I feel like, you have to be a bit more established than that. But
Absolutely.
I'm just saying that you don't have to be a rich man to take me on a date. But you need to spend something.
You definitely don't need to be rich, but you need to be intentional.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And to do this dating thing, it requires funds.
Yeah. And a lot of them don't.
So if you know you're not have it, leave it alone. The game is the game, unfortunately.
Facts. Yeah. Spend the coin.
And I'm the female. I'm the woman in this. You're not going to expect me. And then we're not doing the 50-50 thing. It's not happening. It is not happening.
Yeah.
Because therefore, this is not a date.
This
is two mates going out for a bite to eat.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? And you will be, bro, I will spud you after the date. Yeah?
Because I don't mind.
It ain't no problem. I got the money. I got the half. But now that we've established that this is no longer a date, all right, safe, my brother.
And that's what it is, bro.
It's bro now. Yeah, homie, what you saying?
Yeah.
That's it. Everything's switched up.
Okay. I'm not on the chilling thing.
No.
I'm not doing it anymore.
We're not doing that.
No, I can't. Netflix.
How do you think is it for the girl to put that across these days, or should man really be aware of it?
I feel like
men should know.
I feel like men should know, and I feel like if you're trying to pursue a female, you shouldn't be aiming to come to her house.
No, 100%.
Absolutely not.
There's females that will allow it, and I'm not gonna lie, I've done it. Like,
what, prior
days? Yeah. Like,
okay, cool.
Like, I will know the person. Yeah. You're interested in me. We'll come around. Do you get what I mean? But as I've got older, that is not for me.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Because let's be real, one thing leads to another. And then that's just what it turns into.
That's the intent. For you to just come over to my house.
Yeah.
that's your intent. That's what's on your mind. And I'm not saying a man that's taking you on a date, that's not what was on his mind anyway. It definitely is. Yeah. But there's a lot more effort.
Yeah.
Because that's why I even say certain man, in their mind, they've budgeted, I have 3 dates in me before I need to... They're planning ahead because this is all money. They see it as a short-term investment. Are they going to get a return on it? And I hear it. But it's up to the woman. It's always up to the woman, you know.
So then why do men have such a problem when women just look at them for money? Because you're looking at me for front.
Oh, well,
you're looking at me for front because if that's what the game is, then, you know.
The game is really the game.
Don't complain.
Yeah, no, it's true.
When we're looking for the man with the coin.
And that's the thing. Because, let's not even get into that. That's a whole nother episode. Because I got told I'm no longer valuable, or a man with money would not look at me because I'm in my 30s and I'm a mother.
Okay. We're less valuable, apparently,
Such a loaded statement. Apparently, we're written off damaged goods. We'll leave that for another episode. We'll get into that. Yeah, most definitely.
What is your view on dating apps?
Ooh! Hey!
It goes off.
If you want to see Shaggy, go on them dating apps. I don't know if I've ever told you. I met someone on a dating app years ago, many moons ago. This was Plenty of Fish. Many years ago. This was before the hinges and all of them things there. So listen, no one come for me yet. All right.
Because from what I know of Plenty of Fish,
he stole 5 pairs of my trainers.
Oh, cheap.
5 pairs of my trainers and my mum's Hermes belt. Yeah. The Hermes was
not mummy's belt.
My mum's belt. Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, in one go.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
Yeah.
Did you buck him up?
Bro, by the time I realised, man's gone.
Do you ever search for him today on social?
Listen,
because
do you know that the cheek of some people as well, like, I think before I even realised, because then I had so many trainers, and you know when you're just a sneakerhead, they're just stacked up against the wall in boxes. Yeah. So I remember the day specifically. I was going... Listen, this story, I'm even trying to summarise it. If anyone wants to know what really happened, holler at me. I'll do a story time on TikTok or something. But long story short, I went to go and put my hand in the box for the trainers. I said, the box is empty.
Empty.
I threw that box to the side. Open the next one. Empty. I said, no way. 3, 4, 5. I said, Jesus, this guy has robbed me.
He's actually
robbed me for my trainers. 5 pairs. And when I tell you these trainers, you ain't getting them nowhere. That's how much of a sneakerhead I was them times. That was it. I said, for me, that taught me a big lesson.
And then the Hermes belt.
The Hermes belt.
And I bet he's rocking it up until today.
Can you imagine? Dirty bungle.
Nasty piece of work.
That was such a humbling experience for me,
You didn't go back on the app.
What? Deactivate. I've been robbed. And I realised months later. Do you know how pain? Listen, you better just be...
What?
Yeah? You better have perished.
Dating apps. I've only ever been on Hinge.
Okay, yeah, I've done the Hinge
and
too.
That was a shambles. But I actively know 2 people who have, met their guys on Hinge. One is now engaged.
Okay, big up her.
And one is in a relationship. So it works for some.
It works for some.
Just doesn't work for
some.
me.
Yeah.
I had a certain. I can't say that. There were a certain type of men. Because it will be done. This will be done before it even started.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh god. Don't want that.
No. There were a certain. There's a certain kind of that don't make sense. This is hard. Anyways, these men basically would message me and let me know that they will get a hotel room because they want to do certain things to me. I was basically a fetish for a certain kind of man.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Because they are really not taking me serious.
Yeah.
I feel like you can gauge what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Wait, they wanted to pay for you to do something to them?
No.
They wanted to do things to you.
They wanted to do things to me.
And pay you for your time. That's mad, you know?
Yeah, these men are men that marry within their kind of...
Oh, listen, you can say it.
Asian men.
The Asian brothers.
Yeah, the Asian brothers.
Because they're kinky.
We never did know.
They're very kinky. What, them people, they're the people that made all the positions, the book with Kama Sutra.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
They're really...
Well, it was a lot of Asian men that, yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail. But, yeah.
Would you go for an Asian? I think you're allowed to say that. It's a matter of preference at the end of the day.
I feel like...
Would you date an Asian?
It's a hard one because I don't feel like they would date me, so no.
You'll be surprised.
No, because I've actually been... I wouldn't say pursued. No, he did. He tried to pursue me, and then I had to ask, I'm direct. Like, what is it that you want from me? Because we all know. Maybe that's a bad way of thinking, but I was like, we all know that, your family would never accept me. And
I think that's real, though.
Long term. And you know what he said? He's like, you're right.
Yeah.
He was hiding his mixed race girlfriend for like 5 years.
Oh, sugar.
Yes. His mum had met her, but the dad never met her. The dad didn't know.
That's crazy. Just a dirty secret.
Basically. And then he had broken up with her, and I guess whatever timeline it was, he saw me at shops and thought, oh yeah. But no, I don't think that I would. Yeah. Because I just feel like it would always be in the back of my mind.
I've had a good dating app experience.
Do you know what? It was fun, I guess. Yeah. Like, because there's other people that match with you as well, but again, a lot of it just ends up being nothing.
No, that's true. Because I dated this person for 6 months, and I would say he was very intentional. Like every date was planned, things like that. He always thought ahead. He was a very intentional young man. Yeah. But there was no chemistry.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how did you do it for 6 months?
Initially, it's like, oh, do you know what? Yeah, no, like he's nice. You think I like you, but it got to a point I was like, I don't like you enough.
Yeah.
And I fell back so hard. I waited for him to call it off. Yeah.
Cold, man.
Yeah. Because I was just so like, it's
your
not there.
Been getting cold.
For over time, it does open up, and then it closes. Because every time I open up to a demon. Unfortunately,
facts.
Unfortunately, it's very sad.
Drag them to the
it's
church.
Never a good person. It's never a good person. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like for like.
Is it you?
Am I the problem?
Are you the problem?
No, I don't think I am. Actually, I'm amazing, bruv. They'd be lucky to have me.
Oh, Jesus.
Clock it. Any red flags? So how much time do we have? Red flags. For me, if your communication is poor, in the dating stages, when we're getting to know each other.
Facts. Yeah.
We need to be accessible to each other, because
100%.
how the hell are we going to develop anything
100%.
if a part of the day you are MIA? In my mind, you have a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you can't tell me otherwise.
Baby mother.
I don't want to hear about this job. I don't care. That's a lie. Everyone has downtime. So what, you can't text. You can't holler throughout the day. Communication is very, very key.
When you don't have communication, there's just
it's dead. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how you appear to be intentional. If you're intentional, you communicate effectively, and a lot of people can't.
Yeah. For me, red flags, I think lying early and being found out about your lie early.
The lying.
I just don't understand. I feel like we're in a time where you just need to be honest.
Be honest regardless.
No, yes.
I don't go out of my way to lie.
I'm not gonna be lying to you.
Who are you?
I just don't see and that's the thing.
That's
who
how
are
I see
you? And who am I?
you?
Who am I?
That I need to lie to
110%.
I'm just gonna say it like it is, and it is what it is.
Facts.
And I don't really see the issue with that.
I'd rather that.
How do you not interrogate, but how do you kind of confront someone when you kind of figured out they misaligned or?
I'm very direct. I'm just gonna tell you that I know that you've lied, or it will be a conversation and you will be compelled to tell the truth. No, because I just feel like, what's the point of lying when we're all here and I know, you know? Yeah. And I feel like I've got a very good gut instinct. Cool. I know everyone says that, but I feel like I've got a very good gut instinct, so I just know when something's off. Yeah. And your nasty lying ass has just been lying away.
The thing is, I would say I feel I had maybe. I would say I feel I had good gut instinct, but my last relationship showed me I don't know. I don't know.
Hard because there's always going to be a demon that just tries
and
to
this
override
is the thing.
it. Do you get what I mean?
They're a next level of they're just very deceptive, and that's even more than lying because everything is a lie. So it's not like picking out a little white lie or something.
Yeah.
The whole thing is this orchestrated lie.
Yeah, it's not. So
It's too big for my gut to pick up.
I don't like it because I feel like it does. It just.
Head is chip.
Head's chip now.
Head's
Do you get
chip.
what I mean?
My
And the
head's
thing
chip.
is, I can really, really like you, but I'm always going to have that reservation now.
And that's the thing. For me, I'm a leaver. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave. Yeah? Once I get to that point and I'm no longer emotionally attached, I'm gone.
Yeah, but early on, I do feel like we see red flags and we kind of overlook them.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, sometimes we turn red flags pink, but I feel like in that, for me, it's more giving grace.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a grace period because nobody is perfect.
100%.
And if you're showing me certain things, I would rather see it and deal with it according like to how much I can deal with than you coming across as this perfect person.
Yeah.
To me, that's dodgy because everyone messes up. So I'd rather see the little things that I don't like. That makes you more real.
So then what would you say are your, like, it's done early on? Like, what are the red flags that are done? Because we can...
Lying. Early on for me, that's it's a wrap. Because why are you lying?
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to lie. Because if you can lie so early on, you're going to continue to lie later on. That's not going to change because I've clocked you. Because what if I didn't clock you? I didn't know you were lying.
It's true.
So you're just going to continue. When am I going to know you're lying?
Yeah.
Then when I clock you in the lie, I'm going to think about all the other times you possibly lied.
Yeah,
you're messing with my head.
It's true.
So lying for me is I ain't got time for that. Because that's a bad habit to have. I haven't gone through life being an active liar.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just so, it is what it is. This is the real. It's either I keep my mouth shut or I say it like it is.
Why do you think people lie? Men.
I don't know. I don't know why they lie. And I don't think we'll never know as women. I don't think we'll ever understand it. Why do men lie?
Everyone's always trying to cover up something.
Do you know what? I don't even know if it's...
And I think, sometimes I feel like a lot of guys lie to women out of... There's many reasons, but I think one to impress is also come across because obviously anything fabricated sounds good, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? In that regards. And definitely just to make sure they can get easier access to you. That's what it kind of comes across. Does that make sense? Like
No, it does.
You can say some things and a girl would kind of not see and let you come in that regards, but...
So deception.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just deception.
Which
That's
is not-
it.
Yeah, and it's spiteful, man. I think
It
when
is.
you've been in certain situations, you don't... Yeah.
It's sad.
Because I feel like you don't actually understand what your lie does to the other person.
Yeah, thanks.
You just don't understand what it does to that person. And now we're all just people that have mad trauma.
Yeah.
And you just
Don't believe nothing no one says now.
And that's where I'm at. Like, my head is so chipped. Like, I don't walk around like a traumatized person. Like,
You don't.
mad, like, crippled
You don't.
with it.
Yeah. You don't.
I carry it very well, but I do not believe a thing a living man says.
Yeah.
Yeah? I don't care.
And do you know what it is? I don't have time to kind of like dissect what you're saying.
I just don't believe
I
you.
just don't believe you.
That's
I don't
it.
have time. I can't do it.
You could be telling the truth and it could sound amazing. Back of my mind, he's lying.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I used to really believe that some people were like myself. They were genuine. They were truthful. I've come to find out that's not the case.
Yeah.
Men will lie for the nonsensical things.
Yeah.
Things that don't even
make
need...
sense.
You
Yeah.
don't need to lie.
Yeah.
Why are you lying?
100%.
That's a disease. That's a problem.
Yeah. No,
It is very concerning.
It's concerning. It's nuts. I think men that just lie about... No, men that... lying in general is
What's
not great.
wrong with you?
But when you're lying about these silly little things, I don't really understand.
You didn't have to do all that.
Find out.
We're going to find out. I might not find out today. It might not be tomorrow. But trust me, I'm going to find out.
Do you guys have any examples to give?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes, I do.
How much time do you have?
I was talking to someone and I had asked him, what do you do for a living? He told me he's a PT.
Do me a favour.
Women,
Pull
you
the
must
other
know
one.
what we're talking about. PT.
A flipping
So,
PT.
everyone's a PT. That's the thing. Every man is a PT. Okay, cool. What's your Instagram page? He gave me his personal one. I said, no. The PT
business.
one, the business one. Oh, I'm not really on it. What is it? I don't really have it. So how do you get your clients? How have you built a clientele? Because you've got so many clients. Oh my God. Just through word of mouth. Really? We're living in an era where word of mouth is not a thing like that.
This is the internet age.
We are living in the internet world.
Like, come on, let's be so real right now.
So
Do me a
as far as
favour.
I'm concerned, you are a liar. Then I'm asking you, when's your sessions? Because all now when you're calling me is chilling. When are your sessions? Because you're so booked and busy. He wasn't booked and busy. He wasn't a PT. He was on the roads. And that's what all of them do. That's what they all do because they don't want to outright say.
No, I hear it.
I get it.
Because you're a criminal.
Oh.
You don't know who I am and who I'm affiliated
Facts.
with. You can't just come and out your business. But you see, some of us, we can see through the BS.
I'm not here for it.
You're chilling way too much for someone that's meant to be so busy.
I'm not here for it. And then I think from then, I have spoken to other men that say they're PTs and it's the same thing.
Right off.
And I think that is actually the go-to for these men that don't have no work.
And it's like, that's just, please. Can you just...
There's no salary, no nothing.
Get a job.
They just don't have jobs, but you're a PT.
Yeah.
And there's going to be girls that don't question that. But me, I want to know your page.
Yeah,
Let me see, help me out.
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's go to the gym.
Yeah.
No.
You'd be training him.
Do you get what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Idiot. But those lies, it's mad.
It's just so dumb because it's like, you're even insulting my intelligence. Do you think I'm that dumb?
You're freaking mad and you think we're going to continue on talking?
Yeah,
and we're absolutely not, you little liar.
You're just a liar.
Man, I it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
What do you say?
Woo! My God. What was the question again?
An example of someone lying.
All my exes. Well, they lied that they were faithful, and they weren't. They lied about the amount of kids.
Oh,
they had,
we're going there.
And it turns out that's not true.
Woo!
They've lied about their ability to have kids. Turns out.
Shots fired.
Yes, it's a lot. The lies, you know, when it's like there's so many lies, you don't even know which lie is the truth. You don't know. Like, it's sending you down a whirlwind of lies. You know, my last relationship, just lying about everything. He had money though. Hey. If you're seeing this, the coin, the
coins.
But the lies, man, his lies were mighty.
But you didn't know
I definitely didn't know.
In the moment.
I didn't have a clue.
You didn't have a clue.
So sometimes I'll be thinking, am I dumb?
It's not even that. Just they know how to...
They're that good.
To mask it. They're that good. They have been lying since they were able to talk.
Which is crazy.
Because kids lie.
Yeah, kids be lying.
Yeah, they be lying.
Yeah.
So men, they've had a long run. Do you get what I mean?
They've perfected the art of lying.
They've perfected the craft of lying.
Crazy.
Dirty bungles.
Oh.
Can't deal with these motherfuckers. I can't stand them.
All right then. So let's move on to spill and sip. We're just going to ask each other some questions and we either spill or we sip.
Let me ask you a question, says.
Cool.
Savage says, have you ever gone on a date just for the food?
For the food? No. Do you know what it is with me? I'm never that hungry.
Never craven.
I'm never that craven. Never that hungry. It's never that serious. And besides, I don't even like getting ready for dates. It's just long, man.
I hate
like the thought process. What am I gonna wear? It's just long, and it's like obviously now you can't even. It's different. You know, before now it's a safety issue. You can't let the man come pick you up. You can't give him your postcode. Then now I have to think about, am I meeting you there? And I don't even like dating people I don't like. Let's be so real.
Yeah, so
I'm not doing it. If I'm not, I can never do it. I don't have that time. I like my house. I really like my house. I'd rather be in bed. than sitting across the table from one idiot because he's paying for food. Please spare me.
No, 100%.
Have you?
No.
Yeah, no.
I don't never like going to eat, so not on it. Don't want to do it. I don't mind the food, but I don't like it. I feel like it's too intimate.
The company is more important for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's way too intimate. Yeah. I don't want to do it. I don't even like them like that, so... This
is it. I just wouldn't waste my time.
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
I don't understand how girls do it. Like, just for the food.
Imagine not being attracted to someone and you're just going just for the food. So what are you going to do? What are you going to look at?
You're just ignoring him and just...
Women are part of the issue.
Of course.
Because
that's why men feel like that's the starting point. I don't care. Like, if it was really about the Hakkasan's and all that, and I really cared, would I not have taken myself there? And I've been. The food ain't that great. Let's be so real.
It's not even full when you're leaving.
Tiny portions. But if I like you, yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, when I like, I don't really mind. Like, on a first date, I've gone to the pub. Because we've hit it off.
I love a pub.
Do you get? I love a pub. Do you know what I mean? Bit of pub grab. Do you know what I mean? Get some shots in. It was a vibe. If I like you, it doesn't matter where we are. Go. It's a vibe. Do you know what I mean? We can do Uptown later on. Do you know what I mean? When you want to dress up.
Do you care about Uptown?
No, don't give a heck. I don't give a don't give a heck.
I don't care about it. I don't want to get dressed up.
It's all pretentious, and that's more for everyone else. That's not really about you two.
Does the money matter?
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Please have some money.
100%.
In this economy, have some money.
You've got to have the coin.
I'm not doing Pauper and the Princess.
But then again, how do you even gauge if someone has money?
Well, he spends it until he can't spend it no more.
Yeah, I mean...
And then, see you later, mate.
Because there's actually a lot of men who will lend money off of their boys.
That's very sad.
They will lend money off of their boys just for a date. It's facts. No, I've heard. Men tell their stories. It's horror.
That's very embarrassing.
Absolute horror.
Yeah.
And then you can't pay your friend back.
I don't like that.
It's deep.
I don't like that.
Just to take a girl out?
Yeah.
That's horrid.
Don't put yourself in debt.
If you don't have the money, don't date.
It's okay.
I don't feel like you should
And I feel like if you don't have the funds readily available or to spare, leave the dating game for the people that do. It's just that simple. And that's coming from a woman where I don't even expect us to go uptown spending 3-4 bills. If you want to, all right, cool. I'm coming. You know what I mean? Get the cocktails in. But it's not an expectation. But would you go Nando's on a first date? Like if a guy said,
they're judging
we are going to Nando's as a
I
date.
think it depends which one.
There's a difference.
Nando's is Nando's.
Nando's is chicken and chips.
It's chicken and chips.
Expensive chicken and chips.
And now they've introduced the frozen cocktails. That's it. Two. There's only two. You can only choose from two. Hey. So I'm just gonna refill my drink.
No, Nando's is when we're already in things. Like it's established.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't like going out from. You already know. I don't want to eat as a first date.
It's true. I want to do something.
I don't want to do it.
Activities.
I feel like it's too much. I feel like
it's pretty intense.
Like you're gonna do your makeup to go Nando's. Like,
no.
What? You're gonna get... What's this?
No.
I don't want to sound shallow.
Yeah, but we're not going Nando's. I'm sorry, we're not going Nando's. Because I'm just going to be like, come on. I'm a chicken and chips, babe.
That's nuts. So what if you were talking to someone and they was like, you know, like, let's go Nando's. No?
It's very silent.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be going either. I don't want to eat. I just don't want to eat. I don't like dates anyway.
So now I'm now scheduling time out of my day to go to Nando's. Nando's does a casual thing after the gym and just walk to the... Listen, please, let's not insult each other right now, because if I start saying what I want to say...
Because what is this about?
Yeah, no. You got to push the bar out.
But then what if he is living within his means?
Then find the woman.
The girls that want to be in that mean, because I don't want to be in that mean.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not for everybody, and that's okay.
But then some men will sit there and say it was just a test.
Good for you.
I failed.
I failed with flying colours, and I don't give a heck, and I'll fail again.
Facts.
Don't test me. Who do you think you are, brother? Who are you to test me? You don't know me from Adam.
So what's an ideal restaurant that you would go to for a first date? Not too uptowny.
An ideal restaurant. There's bears, man.
I don't go.
There's bears. You can go to the ZZs, the Prezzos, the Las Iguanas.
ZZs, what is that?
Them type of...
Was that like a pizza place or something?
I don't even know. I think they do the stone bake, whatever. You know the place where you get the calamari and you get the small plates and you can get the nice cocktails. Just a variety. Do you know what I mean?
I got PTSD.
Oh.
ZZ's. Someone told me for my 30th birthday that he's gonna take me to ZZ's for my 30th birthday.
You be going
and
by
I had
yourself.
been talking to this person for half a year.
He didn't like you for real.
That's nuts.
He didn't like you for real.
And then when I had a problem with it, because I felt like it's my 30th, put a bit more thought into where you're gonna take me. ZZ's in Romford. Hey. Oh, so I should see.
Not even them, you know, the ones that are standalone where they've made them bare plush.
No, he said ZZ's in Romford.
No, he's mocking it.
And that was the last time we really...
Yeah, he didn't really like you.
Yeah, alright, says.
No,
Savage says.
Listen.
Savage.
Some brothers didn't really like me for real. The game is the game.
It's deep for my 30th.
Yeah, 30th is rude. 30th.
My expectations were high.
Yeah.
ZZ's. God forbid, never in my life.
Has a man ever made you pay for a meal?
Oh God.
I think there's a reason why Nando's is a no-go for me, because there's a bit of trauma there.
Okay, what's the trauma?
So I met this guy, nice. You know this one's, he's pitched himself. He's you know them calisthenics, when them people them do them.
They hold themselves up on the bars.
Show me his clientele. He's okay. Cool. So I'm like, this is a talented looking guy. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind meeting up, but he was hitting me up. All right, cool. So we've met up in like Mylands. So he was like, he's got somewhere to go, but do we mind just going to grab something, maybe a coffee or whatever. So we've seen a Nando's on the way. So he was like, do you want to go in here? I was like, I don't really mind. I'm not hungry. I wasn't hungry. I was there to see him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like, do you mind if when I started, do you mind if if
God no,
you just like pay for yourself? I said, already I
Sick
feel
to
like
my
my ears closed. You know, it's like someone's talking. It's like, wow, I was not hearing a damn thing.
What did you do?
I was just looking at this man. Yeah, he's talking, and it's like, you're trying to tell me you like me. In my mind, all I'm hearing is you're broke.
Pocket.
You know, this man asked me for rent money. Not on the date, but after he asked me for rent money, I said, I knew it.
Men really be showing themselves.
But if you saw him, you would think this is the creme de la creme.
Got bread. A lot of them are like that though.
Broke
and just cheap.
And you thought, I was going to be your sponsor. Do I look like sponsor material?
No, but the question is, did you pay for your Nando's?
I didn't get Nando's.
Okay, cool.
Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, it wasn't a thing.
Okay.
But imagine if I was one of them babes. I've gone there hungry belly, thinking, yeah, man's gonna livid.
Nah.
So we both ain't got money.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Just both brought.
Yeah. But a lot of women are doing that. It's very sad. No money to get home, no nothing. That's very sad. It can never be me.
Night boss. It's deep. It's really deep.
Oh my God.
Me. I don't think I've paid for a meal, but I have been asked on the day, can you take money out of the cash point for me? With no intention to transfer it. Absolutely not. I'll transfer it to you later. Absolutely not. We're not doing that.
What? So he asked you to take out money.
He forgot his card. Even though everywhere you go, you can use your card. Yes. And said, like, I'll transfer it to you later. Can you take money out of the cash point?
Okay.
I said no.
Okay.
That was it. Went home. There was no money. I'm not paying for the meal.
Wait, so he wanted you to take money out to pay for yourself?
Yeah, no, for the whole thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
He wanted you to pay for both of you?
Yes.
You're joking.
Yeah, it's a mental illness.
But he asked you out?
Yeah. I'm never going to ask you to go out.
Do you see why I have a problem? This dating thing is just not for me.
It's a scam.
Right.
It's a scam. I don't have time for it. I will never.
I'm not doing it.
I will bring my own money just in case.
Absolutely.
Because men are just something else.
Yeah, because what if I want to leave? Do you get what I'm saying? I need to get home like ASAP. So I need to order that Uber. Yeah.
I always have my own money. I'm never ever gonna go out on a date and I don't have my own.
No, can't be doing that.
I just feel like it's you're a man. You're pursuing me. Pay for the meal.
Yeah, it's a meal.
You shouldn't have to even ask me. I think that's embarrassing.
Yeah, totally. I agree. I just don't think it's alright.
But women obviously allow it, hence why they continue to do it.
There was one guy that was pursuing me. We went out on a date, and it was a good date. Don't get me wrong. Cocktail, all that my type of thing. Yeah.
Love a cocktail. So
I remember after that, some girl must have DM'd me. I said, "Oh, here we go, woman to woman." Apparently, all the money.
Oh, what was it? What was it?
It was her money. That bank card that he was putting in.
What?
It was hers.
But why did she find you?
It's true. No, but women always have a way. We're like...
Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy because I was posting to my stories and that, just little boomerang. This is a while ago. So I don't know how she even knew who I was. Do you get what I'm saying? But where my social media is open, I don't really who's pre me type thing. I'm just posting. So I've noticed there's this particular person that's watching my stuff, but again, I'm not clocking.
Yeah.
So when this person has now messaged me, I'm like, oh, here we go. And then she was like, yeah, that date was basically paid by me.
So what does she want you to do about it?
I was like, all right, take it out with him.
Yeah, because I ain't running
What's I
the
got
money
to say?
back.
That ain't got nothing to do with me,
at
sweetie.
all.
Sorry.
Women always like to.
Why are you even giving me a bank card anyway, you idiot? So why are you telling me? Because that could never be me. That could never be.
Still underneath him now.
Unfortunately,
it's not.
She's no longer with us.
Hot or not? Let's talk about it. Situationships.
We're talking about it.
Would you class as a situationship?
Something that is like a relationship, but it's not a relationship.
I've been in a few.
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
It is.
I've been in a very long one.
How long?
My man, on and off.
Oh yeah.
That's a situationship.
It is. Okay, so a lot.
That's a very long situation.
Yeah.
I can't remember who even told me that you're in a situationship. I was like, is it?
So hot or not?
I'm gonna have to say not.
But
because not even a but.
Yeah.
Because situationships is you do everything people that would do in a committed relationship. That's very problematic because the feelings are involved.
Yeah, so problematic.
But you always have to constantly keep yourself in check and try and remove the feelings. At the end of the day, I'm not a robot.
It's hard though.
It's very, very hard. If you're treating me like I'm wifey, but I'm not wifey, how am I meant to... Do you get what I'm saying?
But obviously you didn't know.
What do you mean?
Like, did you know this was a situationship?
No, I didn't go into it. Again, this is where growth comes.
Yep.
Because at the time, I don't know if it's a woman thing. You think because that man isn't wanting to commit to you at the time, you're thinking maybe somewhere down the line,
I'll wait.
I'll hang about.
He'll change his mind. They never do.
That time never comes. When a man tells you he doesn't want a relationship, believe him.
No,
he's not
that's
lying.
What you want. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I would never promote situationships because you're gonna get hurt. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So not.
Yeah.
Definitely not hot.
I would say not. But obviously, I was in one. It's kind of like your situation.
Yeah.
On and off.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah.
Just got to pop up and... Do you get what I mean? You have a good time, don't you?
You have a blast. That's the thing. It's better than some of the relationships I've been in. To be honest.
You get to go out. You get to have fun. You know. But what ended that situationship is that I actually had someone come to me as a woman.
Okay.
Someone came to me as a woman. Just adding me on every form of social media.
And I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to. Do you know what it is? I just don't... Like, it was... bait. The build up to it was just a bit bait anyway, and for me it was just like, I'm not even engaging. I'm not even the woman that you should come to because I don't want to talk. I don't want to, because my thing is go ask your man. And that says enough. I feel like sometimes that's worse because what do you mean go and ask him? I'm asking you. But go ask your man.
I don't really like all that.
I didn't know. It's not like I'm actively knowing.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Do you get what I mean? You were supposed to be an ex.
Yeah. But you're still in the picture.
You saw something and then you want to reach out but I don't really want to have...
So he's kind of indirectly put her in a situationship. Basically. Because they're no longer committed.
Well, that's what he was saying. But through what I heard, the grapevine relationship.
Really?
Yes.
So he was cheating?
Basically.
Dirty bungle.
Don't have time for any of them, I'll be honest.
Soft launches.
What is that?
The fingernail, the ear, you know, just body parts, but never them.
What do you mean?
I'm a soft launcher. You're never going to see my man, you know, unless you see us.
Oh,
yeah.
Like the back of the neck.
Yeah, you're never going to... If you know him, then you're going to identify him by the fingernails.
I think, that's
I'm a soft launcher. That's hot for me.
Because I don't want to post my man.
Yeah, nah.
I don't want to post that. I'd like to keep that stuff very private.
Yeah, I don't want to post. If I post a guy, it's not that.
Not because I think anything, because you have some women that do think, I'm not posting him just in case someone pops up.
No, I just don't want to post.
I just don't want to post him. I'd rather just, like you said.
Would you feel away if he wasn't posting you, like, anywhere at all? Because on the flip side, what do you mean you're not posting me? What are you trying to say? Wait, you got things you know?
Whoa. I wouldn't want to be posted fully. I wouldn't care for my picture to ever be on anything.
Yeah, like, don't put me on WhatsApp.
I wouldn't care. I don't want my face plastered.
Yeah, I don't mind you showing people. Yeah, if someone's like, what's your girl?
I don't want to be plastered on your Snapchat and all these things. Yeah, I don't want that. But if like we're out, I don't know, like you might get my ponytail in it. I don't know, my nails. Okay. Do you get what I mean? Stuff like that. The same thing I would do.
Soft launching. Yeah, so that's hot then.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
And if you're not doing that, then as a whole, what would you do if your man's active on social media? Nothing.
Yeah, that's rude.
Nothing.
Fortunately for me, my last few relationships, they're not social media people.
Men should stay off of it.
Yeah, I don't like men on social media. Yeah, and I know it's a contradiction.
It is.
It is.
It really is.
But I don't like, that's part of the ick.
Yeah, the social media.
I don't like men on social media. Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't. Why don't you like it?
I just don't like it. I don't know. It's such a shallow, and that's the thing with icks. It's so shallow because there's actually there's no real basis. It's just like, why are you setting up the camera?
Oh, that's true. When there was some guy on my Snapchat, he films himself every morning driving the car, like, and he will prop it up. So you put something on the seat, this to prop up the phone, so we can see you driving and looking at the camera.
I don't like that. I just don't like it. It just gives me the ick. I like men that have the platforms but don't really use it. So almost like a ghost type thing. So those who know him know you can get hold of him here, but he's not steady posting every single day. That's just such a gal thing. Like, why you got this much time?
Why are you posting so
and
much?
A brother the other day, he was trying to holler at me in the DMs for time, because I was like, who the heck is this? So then he was just like, oh, like, you don't know me, but I've been like an admirer for time. So I was like, all right, cool. But you're talking. I'm like, what do you look like? This brother sent me a picture of a filter. You know the chow filter? The Snapchat.
Oh! Was he Portuguese? Because they might love to do that.
My head was spinning. I said, hold on. I don't even know. I don't want to know. I didn't have any more questions after that. My last question to him, why do you have a filter on your picture? The chow filter. I don't even use filters. I don't even know
what that filter is.
You know, it's got a little bit of sparkle. You know, everything is just, I don't like that. Then he proceeded to send me pictures of him without the filter. Okay. He said, I don't think I look that different with the filter.
Everyone does.
Everyone
does, hon.
I think this is very scary.
That's like
because you swiped.
Oh, a lot of guys, I think, from the Portuguese community do that. They do. They're going to fight you. They can. No, I had 2 of them on my Snapchat. I deleted one.
I don't like that.
I think it's disgusting.
Why are you using filters?
And it's bait. You know the one, I don't even know what it is, but it just changes the texture of your skin, just everything.
Airbrush thing.
And the thing is, you're good looking.
So why are you doing all this? it's very icky to me.
Yeah, men that use filters is not. I
just don't get it.
In general,
filters already.
Great,
Let's leave them alone.
110%.
3-month talking stage. Absolutely not.
Oh,
not.
Whoa, hold on a minute.
3 months of talking. That's too much talking.
No, but that's 3 months of dating.
No.
I think you should.
You need to.
No. So what's the time frame?
You got a month max, brother.
To say what? Like,
are we doing
official?
This or are we not?
What if this man can only see you once a week?
Then we're not going towards anything, are we? It's not progressive, is it?
No, but people are busy, Sarah.
You can only see me once a week.
Yeah. What do you want to see him every day?
Would you be happy seeing your man once a week? Once a week, a blessed week.
What if the man is working?
Okay, we all work.
Good job.
Great for him, make the time. Once a week. Listen, I've done that. I've been in a relationship with someone and they're so busy, but you are so busy with your other life. Brother, you need to see me more. We need to check in. I've done it. Everything you're saying, I've done. I've experienced. This is from experience.
Yeah, but then you've also experienced dating hard.
Frequent.
And that doesn't...
I'd rather see you more than see you less. But on my terms. Selfish, very selfish. If I'm busy, then I'll see you when I'm free.
Wow.
This is very selfish, I know.
Double standard.
It is a double standard, huge double standard. I'm not here to pretend. It is what it is. The game is the game.
Pay for it.
If I'm busy, then we'll see when I'm free. But I'm at a point in my life where I don't want anyone in my space. When are you going home?
Big facts. I don't even want you in my house.
I don't want you in my space. I don't want you requesting for things. I don't want to accommodate anyone. So I don't know how I would fit into the 3-month talking stage. I can only go past experience.
So you'd only date someone for a month.
That's what I want. I dated someone for 6 months and it ended nowhere. So it's just 6 months of dating. Waste of my time.
Yeah, but then you will date someone for a short period of time and it still goes nowhere. So what?
But at least I had a relationship.
Okay, fair enough.
There was something that came out of it. It might have been a failed relationship.
I don't think 3 months is too long.
3 months, that's too much. That's 12 weeks of yapping.
I feel like you really get to know someone.
No.
It's not just yapping.
It's 12 weeks of yapping.
It's not just yapping.
Why can't we do that in a relationship?
You need to get to know this person.
Because he's got other time for other people, you know. In that 3 months, you are part of the rota. There's a schedule.
Yeah, but you need to get to know that person.
You're going to get to know them regardless. And you might not even get to know them to a point at 3 months.
Well, I'd rather take that.
Especially if you're seeing them once a week. What?
Okay, twice.
So you're seeing them 12 times in 3 months.
There's nothing wrong with people.
That man he's hid everything from you.
No, this is trauma.
This is the truth.
This is trauma. Nah, this is
truth and trauma. It's a collaboration. You're seeing him 12 times out of 3 months. He's hiding the bag of things from you.
Is that bad?
So 3-month talking stage, and you're seeing your girl, the girl you like, once a week. All right then, and that's coming from the men. Once a week, Ahmed.
What if he's busy?
Busy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Once a week, every week for 3 months.
What if he's... No, not for
No.
I understand what you're saying, but what if he's busy?
No, okay, cool.
But you might be busy 1 week. You might be busy the second week. But for 3 months, only once a week.
Yeah.
But if it's work, then it's work. If my work's making me busy, what am I meant to do? Take days off to see you?
Love it.
But you don't have days off?
No, Sunday.
So you're going to see, in that 3 months, you're going to see that babe 12 times.
But if it's my only Sunday off, that's my maximum.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not for me. That doesn't work for me.
I would prefer to see someone more than once a week. But I think at the beginning, I don't see a problem with that.
Are we talking
but
though
then
throughout the day?
Gradually, it might become more frequent. But I think at first, once a week is...
Do you know what? I feel like from my own, I need to see you. I need to be in your space.
I hear it.
Because if it's too spaced out, I'm going to lose the appeal, man. I'm not interested anymore. Boring.
What if you talk to that person regular?
I need to see you.
Fair enough.
We need to build on something. Just talking on the phone is pen pals.
You're just going to... But then a month is not a significant time frame to build anything.
It's something.
It's not
something.
No,
it's lust.
I
build it on lust.
I'm here for the 3-month talking stage.
Yeah, I'm not talking for 3 months.
No, because it's dating. It's not just talking.
It.
You're acting like it's yappa. It's not, because I ain't talking to no one for that long.
3-month talking stage, though.
Yeah, but that talking stage includes the dating as well. Let's be real. Because I'm not talking to no one for 3 months. There's not a man on this earth that can say he spoke to me for 3 months and then...
But you know how attached you can get in 3 months and then it to be kaput?
100%. But this 3 months, I know you, kind of. Better than 2.5 weeks.
Listen, you only know as much as that person ever wants you to know.
True.
People spend 12 years with someone and don't know that they're serial killers.
I hear it.
So you can't put a time on anything, really. Whatever feels right, feels right.
Hot. I'm here for the long talking
Not.
stage. That includes dating.
Yeah, nah.
So you're here for a month.
Listen, are we locking in or not? I'm joking. I'm traumatized now, so I don't. I'm traumatized now. I'm gonna take.
You can't just be locking in relationships like this.
Not anymore. I've learned.
I hope so.
I've learned. I promise.
What it is, because at the time you didn't know, hon.
Yeah, I know better now. I've done it a few times. I clocked the pattern. I'm breaking the pattern.
You think you've clocked the pattern? Men come up with new patterns every day.
I don't believe anything they say.
Demons.
So it's not gonna work. I don't believe them.
Eventually, you're gonna have to get to a stage.
He's gonna come from God, and God only. Yeah, that's the only way it's gonna work. G. I don't believe anything these men have. I don't believe anything.
I hear it. Dating is a scam.
Yeah, unfortunately. But then it's like, how are you gonna meet someone and settle down if you don't date? So I don't really get it. It's just different nowadays.
It is. It's hard. I feel like everyone says the same thing. Everyone's on the same thing. It's very difficult to differentiate. And I just feel like as women, we're just very jaded. Yeah. No one has time.
Yeah.
I don't have time for it. I don't want to talk to a man. Yeah. I don't want to look at a man.
Oh.
Not like that.
Yeah, no, to be fair, there's
not like that, guys.
Oh, well.
Not like that.
The thing is, I mean, I look, but...
No.
But I noticed, I see on TikTok as well, guys are even saying the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
It's just a shambles.
Like, everyone's just over it. Everyone's just over it. And it's like, they can see girls attracted to them, but they just can't be bothered.
What do you think the real problem is here?
People say social media, it is giving people the illusion that they have options. You don't. Because right now, my phone is dry. Super dry. There's no options. And it's okay. It's peaceful, though.
I think dating is a scam. I think it can be nice, but I'm just not here.
It can be nice if the intent is pure. Aside from that, it really is just a scam.
Yeah, not on it.
Yeah.
Guys, if you have any dilemmas about today's episode, send them in. We will be talking about it. We will give you our views on it. Join in on the convo. Follow us on the Listen and Spill pod, which is our TikTok. Listen and Spill on Instagram. I'm Georgia. This is my co-host Sarah, and we're out. Yeah.
See ya.